They put my ass in jail for 30 years. People running tests, taking my blood, coming into my cell. Even your people weren't done with me.
I say you.
Get out of my house!
This murder case is not hard. When you watch that torture video of George Floyd, and we have to call it what it is, it was torture.
You ever notice how much these two look alike? Well, there's a reason for that, and the truth is way stranger than fiction. What if I told you that attorney Ben Crump and actor Carl Lumbly are the same person, and that one entity is playing multiple roles and characters? Because Ben Crump is not who you think he is. In fact, neither one of them are actually. They're really nothing more than characters on that demonic, dark-ass world stage. And trust, you're going to want to stick around because the rabbit hole goes deep with this one, and I got receipts. Ben Crump and Carl Lumbly look like they could be brothers. Just look at their jawlines, foreheads, their hairlines, and they both have some type of mark on their foreheads right there. Their ears even match up and everything. Now, one is smiling slightly different than the other, but even with that, you can still see the similarities. And keep in mind that they do wear prosthetics to help change up their look so people don't catch on. Because, I mean, that is kind of the point. They really don't want people catching on to their little con game. And here's where the world stage comes in, because both of these characters basically have the same storylines. Ben Crump is a civil rights attorney who pops up in just about every high-profile case that hits the news. He represents all of the crisis actors. You know the names: Trayvon Martin, George Floyd, Sonya Massey, and the list goes on and on. So as you can see, these news stories are fake, and so is Ben Crump. Ben Crump is a character, and he represents all the crisis actors who are paid to keep the Black community stuck in a loop of victim mentality. They keep you stuck in the same cycle, the same stories, same emotions, same conversations, the same low vibrational energy. These so-called Black leaders are the sellouts. They're the ones who made a deal with the devil. They're the ones who helped this foreign demonic government steal the land and resources from our ancestors. That's why these so-called Black leaders make it cool for you to call yourself Black and African American. They want you to believe that your history started somewhere over there in West Bumblefuck Africa, so you'll never connect the dots and figure out that America is our land and it was stolen from our ancestors. Because when we wake up to that fact that America is our land, we win, and everybody who had a hand in stealing our shit and playing keep away with it loses. It's as simple as that. And if any of them was really for you, they would encourage our people to start our own government instead of trying to force us to fit in a system that was designed to keep us out and at the bottom. And another thing, y'all, we really got to chill with calling ourselves Black, African American, and FBA, because it's being used against you. Those terms don't tell you who you are. They tell you what the system decided to call you. It's a status, not an identity. And it came from the same government that oppressed you, the same government you say you hate. How you going to hate the oppressor but love the label the oppressor gave you? Make it make sense. But you know what? Let me hop off this soapbox because that's a video for a whole nother day. Okay, so back to what I was saying. If you don't know what a crisis actor is, just go check out my videos on Central Casting and the one I did about Sandra Bland and Sonya Massey. All right, so Ben Crump rose to fame in 2012 when he represented Trayvon Martin's so-called family. Ben Crump is known for fighting against systematic racism and institutional corruption. He's known as the bull who gets justice for the families of the brothers and sisters who got fucked by the system. Lumbly, on the other hand, has channeled this exact same energy in a few of his movie roles that focused on legal and political issues. Now stay with me, because this is about to get deep. He played Isaiah Bradley in that movie, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and his character's storyline in that movie dealt with systematic racism and civil rights issues just like Ben Crump. On top of that, he also played the role of Bobby Seale, that political activist in the Black Panther Party. Alright, now here's the plot twist. Carl Lumbly played the role of Bobby Seale in the movie, but he basically played himself because Carl Lumbly and Bobby Seale are the same person, and you can see that for yourself. So Bobby Seale is the third character in this whole shit show of a circus. And if you don't know who he is, he was in the Black Panther Party. He was around when our parents and grandparents were youngins, so they've been doing this shit for a hot little minute. Oh, but I'm not done, because there's an even bigger plot twist. You ever notice how much Carl Lumbly and Bill Cosby look a lot alike too? And when you compare their faces, it's a perfect match. And check this out, Bill Cosby and Bobby Seale match up pretty well too. Now, Bill Cosby has some weird, narrow demon face in a lot of his pictures, so the pictures may not line up exactly, but you get the point. Remember, their job is to stay hidden in plain sight so that you don't catch on. So Bill Cosby is not some half-dead old man like they're trying to make people believe he is. And for real, all of them look like a younger Bill Cosby. Ben Crump even has the same head shape as old Bill. And just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, I found pictures of their wives and they look like they could be sisters. For real, what are the chances? This is Ben Crump's wife and Carl Lumbly's wife. And this is Bill Cosby's wife and Carl Lumbly's wife. Bill Cosby's wife and Ben Crump's wife. And here's Bill Cosby's wife again and Bobby Seale's wife. Come on, they didn't even try with these two. They're shapeshifters. One shapeshifter is playing multiple characters and they're playing you. These clowns have literally mastered the art of illusion, and as you can see, the reality that they give you is built from things that never happened. Crazy thing is, these demons with all their illusions have built empires on your sleep. And y'all not ready to do nothing about this yet? Shit, must be all that fluoride they put in the water because people too chill for me. All I'm gonna say is that at the end of the day, you don't really know these celebrities and politicians like that. All you know is what mainstream media tells you about them, and anything they say is straight cap. These demons have mastered the art of illusion. You see, the stage is already set. All they have to do is keep you believing the lie. And they're all phony and fake. That's the type of people I hate.
Point 'em out. Point 'em out. Point 'em out. He's phony. She's fake. That's the type of people I hate. Who's real? Who's not? She's real, but he's not. He's phony. She's fake. That's the type of people I hate.